All right, so I want you to picture this, okay? You come home after a long day's work. You're tired. All you want to do is eat. So you make your chicken and rice. You sit down at your kitchen table. You have your iPad there. You log on to YouTube. And instantly, smeared across your For You page is a bunch of what I'm going to call bitching porn. Okay? It's a bunch of primarily, I would say, young men, but women too. And I fall into the category of young men, so I'm attacking my own demographic here. But it's basically just a bunch of people just fucking bitching about the economy and society and how dating is shit and how boomers put us in this position and China's doing this and Trump's doing this and the Biden administration that. Biden administration's not here anymore, but you get my drift. But complaining about the prices being so high and the stock market going up and down like a fucking ride at Disneyland or Cedar Point, whatever the fuck. And it's just a bunch of people constantly bitching about what everyone already knows. Like, that's the thing. Everybody gets that the economy's bad. Everybody gets that dating, I guess, to some people, is shit, which that's to be debated because it depends what circles you run in, I would tend to assume. You know, if you surround your people with a bunch of losers that are like the incel community, and there are a bunch of people that are like, women are shit, I can't get dates, that is what's going to be around you, and that's all that you're going to be hearing. And I actively try to avoid all this shit, but it just keeps popping up on my YouTube For You page. And it's kind of pissing me off because, like I said, everybody gets that the economy's bad, which I don't even think it necessarily is as bad as people are saying, because when you actually like look at it, people are still fucking buying DoorDash, which now you can finance because shit, I don't know. Like, if you have to finance a burrito, like, you gotta reevaluate your fucking problems, your priorities, I should say, because your DoorDash burrito is not an important thing for you to have. Okay. We have next day delivery from Amazon Prime, or same day delivery sometimes. You got like stupid convenience now. Anything can be delivered. Everything can be DoorDash, and people are still bitching, I don't have any money. It's like, bro, you have fucking 18 subscriptions. You have Netflix, Hulu, HBO, Amazon Prime, PlayStation, YouTube, Red, or whatever the fuck they have now. I don't know. But you have subscriptions to everything. You're just going to every single fucking Taylor Swift concert and Sabrina Carpenter. And the only reason why I said Sabrina Carpenter is because my ex loves Sabrina Carpenter and I can't fucking stand her music. And I ran out of subscriptions, but you get the point. Like, I don't think people actually, their lives suck as bad as they think they do. Because when you actually think about it, you're living, I would say, probably about 100% better than a medieval peasant lived back in the Middle Ages, when you had to worry about, oh gee, I don't fucking know, like fleas and ticks in your bed at night because you slept in fucking hay and you didn't have any indoor plumbing or any central heating or air conditioning. You had to worry about rats and the Black Plague, or bubonic plague. Now it's, oh, I might get COVID and get a little cough. Oh, boo-hoo. You know, when the Black Death wiped out, like, what was the number? Somebody in the comments put it, but it wiped out, like, a huge amount of society, you know. But now it's like we get worried because you might get a little sniffle for a day or two, and grandma might die, oh, boo-hoo. You know, when the average age back then was like 20 or 30 or some shit. Now it's like 80, 90, and it's like, oh, 90-year-old grandma might die. It's like, boo-hoo. You know, and then they push that on for fucking forever. But I'm getting off on a bitching rant now. But basically, it's like people, I think they love the drama and they gotta have something to bitch about because humans love to bitch. And when you actually like look back through history, like at the amount of crises and like big issue. I'm getting hot as shit right now, just so you know. This coat is hot. It's like, it's hot. It's hot in here. I'm sweating for my art, okay? This is art, by the way. When you look back through all of like the big like catastrophes through history and you realize that humans recovered from it, it's not that big of a fucking deal. Like, people just like to bitch. And I think now, because of the advent of the internet. Like, the internet was a good thing because now information can spread as fast as fuck, but it's a bad thing because information can spread fast as fuck, and people start getting wound up in all these conflicts overseas that, like, years ago you wouldn't have even known that country existed, and now all of a sudden you're putting a little flag in your bio being like, oh, I support this trend, and so I support the current thing, you know. It's like everybody just, they gotta have something to get behind because they don't do any fucking thing with their life, and it's just like you gotta bitch about something. I don't fucking know. Even like my energy drink, okay? Oh, money's so tight. $2, $3 energy drink, then don't fucking buy it. Make coffee at home. Do some shit like that. That won't save you that much money. Well, if you have absolutely no fucking money, it will. And unless you've cut out all your vices like smoking, drinking, energy drinks, DoorDash and all your fucking food, unless you're on a pure diet of beans and rice and then paying your bare essentials like rent and electricity. And people are like, I can't pay the essentials. It's like, Netflix isn't an essential, dumbass. Like, cancel that subscription. Fuck it. You know? It's like, oh, I don't have enough money. It's like, live on those bare essentials: beans, rice, heat, and the roof over your head, and insurance, or whatever the fuck you gotta pay. I don't know. But I guarantee most people are living above their means. And every single time you get a little bonus at work, it's, oh, I'm going to buy something more, and then I'm above my means to get a little bonus and buy more. And plus, too, people can bitch about jobs, too. Let's get on the whole job thing, too. People complain about jobs. Here's the thing. Most people are shitty-ass workers. They barely do their work. Oh, quiet quitting. Okay, well, now you're wondering why you're not getting your promotion or getting a raise because you're a fucking shitty-ass worker. If you would actually do your job and then, did what you were paid for, and showed your boss that you're actually worth something, wherever the fuck, they will promote you, or you'll have more leverage and get more money. Like, that's kind of how this works. Like, you're supposed to do a good job. That's what everyone used to do back in the day. Oh, but jobs nowadays aren't worth anything. Okay, but that still doesn't mean you're supposed to do a bad job. You agreed to work for X amount of dollars. Do the fucking job. I used to work in a grocery store, and I can't tell you the amount of fucking shitty-ass workers that we had there who didn't even do barely below minimum, and then they get fired, and they're like, why am I getting fired? It's like, you didn't do what you were hired for. You signed the paper, the agreement, this is what you're supposed to do. Like, people will complain that their job's having them do their job, and then they'll bitch about jobs or shit nowadays. And it's like, you agreed to do your work. And I get, yeah, sure, a lot of the low-end jobs aren't anything, super engaging, but it's like when I used to work in fast food, I put my heart and soul into it. I mean, I don't work there anymore because, yeah, it's a shitty job, but when I was there, I gave 100%. And that's what I think a lot of people are missing nowadays, is they're not actually giving 100%, and they think they are because they're so used to the participation trophies. They're just like, well, I woke up today and I brushed my teeth. I should get a girlfriend now. It's like, no, bro, you're fat as shit. You eat 18 hamburgers every day. You drink alcohol every night. You jerk off to porn every night. Of course you're not going to get a girlfriend. You're fat, you're sloppy, you don't comb your hair, your beard, you got a fucking net beard, I mean, it doesn't take that much to take care of yourself, okay? Look, so I think I'm a okay looking guy, okay? I'm not the most attractive guy in the world, okay? I don't have a six pack, as you can see. I'm getting close, but I don't yet. But literally, like, to not look like a fucking mess, I shave once a week on Saturday, okay? I get my 5 o'clock shadow by Friday, and then by Saturday I shave, and that keeps me looking, get that little bit of roughness to me, and then on Saturday I'm nice and shaven, clean. My hair I just let grow until it gets little long, and I just buzz it, because I think a buzz cut or bald looks good on a guy. I don't get the whole thing why men don't want to fucking go bald. Bro, if your hair's thinning, shave that shit off, and just embrace being bald. No guy who looks bad bald, unless you have a weird fucking shaped head, like you look like when the skulls from Kingdom of the Crystal Skull, the Indiana Jones movie, that was horrible. But unless you have a head like that, you're going to look fine, and it's going to look better than looking like a little thinning hair and looking like some child predator, just stalking the playground because you got a little comb over. It's like, just shave that shit off, okay? I went bald multiple times in my life. And I can grow some fucking badass hair. I used to have my hair down to my titties, and it looked good. But it was a bitch to take care of. So I was like, shave that shit off. But yeah, so I'm about out of energy right now because I've just bitched my lungs out about everything now, and I'm bitching about people bitching. But basically, like I think people just need to chill the fuck out sometimes. Just take a deep breath and just realize that like stuff ain't as bad as it seems. Like, okay, sure, things are bad, but like chill the fuck out for a minute. And like by chill the fuck out, I don't mean stay home and smoke weed and drink all day. Like just focus on yourself and like don't worry about things that don't affect you. Like, jeez, chill the fuck out. Anyway, this is a weird comeback for me because I've been gone forever. But yeah.